trying to deal him and failing to get any offers from any team, the New York Jets have decided to release running back Le'Veon Bell after just a couple seasons after they gave him a big contract extension after missing the 2018 season due to the holdout for a contract. This is a sad turn of events and a sad end to the Le'Veon Bell era for the Jets. And if anything, it's the perfect highlight to the Adam Gase era for the Jets too. Even when there were positives, there were a lot of negativity. There was a lot of animosity. They didn't get along. There was a lot of tension in the building. It just wasn't a happy place. And we also knew why Frank Gore went to the Jets. We also knew that the Jets want to try to get rid of him last year. We knew that they wanted to try to get rid of him last year, so it's not really that much of a surprise that they tried to deal him this year, especially considering that the Jets are considered by many as the worst team in the entire NFL, 0-5. Even though you have teams like the Falcons and the Giants, at least those teams try. At least those teams are good on offense or defense. The Jets get boat raced. Even in teams against mediocre opponents, they get boat raced, just destroyed. Hell, the Cardinals just put down around 500 yards against the Jets' defense. And their offense isn't that great, but their defense is pretty terrible too. At least their special teams are okay. But again, Adam Gase, I feel bad for Bell. I really do feel bad for Bell. Granted, in hindsight, it probably wasn't the best move that he took a year off from the Steelers. He made less money, and he played for the Jets, a team that he only lasted 5 weeks for in his second year on the contract. That's not the best look. And I do think he's going to end up on his feet. But a big reason as to why he was even traded is not even because he was really as bad, it's because his contract was not one that teams wanted to give up for. I mean, the fact that they had to release him and had to go $17 million against their own cap tells you that people did not want his contract. His contract was not something that teams looked at and said that they could trust 100%, because the truth of the matter is they couldn't. And that's why he was cut. He couldn't even get a day 3 pick out of a guy like Bell. And I think Bell could work on it. Many teams that need a running back right now. I mean, the Titans are steamrolling the Bills as we speak right now, 28-10. But who's the backup on the Titans if Henry goes down? Also, look at the Bears. I mean, they've struggled a lot when it comes to running the ball. I mean, Tariq Cohen's out for the season. And you look at the Steelers, Jamie Conner has been kind of up and down. You could maybe see a reunion there, but I highly doubt that could work. But it would work, but I don't see a reunion happening there. I've also heard people say the Rams, the Texans, but I'm not sure. I think a team that more on the bottom, maybe a little lower, could maybe take a sit on him, maybe like a 1-year prove it kind of a deal, like league minimum contract, and he'll do a lot with it. The Niners could sign him. I could definitely see that, especially considering that there has been a lot of injuries to their team. It wouldn't shock me if they were to, but I really do hope the guy gets a job, and I think he can. Yes, Washington can pick him up. They definitely can. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked. I mean, a lot of teams need a running back, and Bell is still a well-known name. He's a 3-time All-Pro, don't forget. He had his prime with the Steelers, and while he did have that year off with the negotiating the contract, this is still a notable name in the league. Redskins football team, whatever you want to call them, it would be a really good fit. I like the sound of that. In fact, I'm liking it more and more with people even saying it. I'm kind of down for the idea. Also, Adam Gase needs to go. Don't worry, I'm not going to punish you for that. But yeah, Adam Gase needs to go, man. I mean, Bill O'Brien's gone, Dan Quinn's gone. Now, is Adam Gase going to be next? I don't know. I feel like it's not. I don't think they're going to fire him until after the season's over. I really don't think. And even then, even if, regardless of who you have as their head coach, even as like you're going to have Greg Williams' defense has been terrible. You're going to make him the interim? I'm not too sure about that. I mean, he would work well with it, but that doesn't mean they should really do it. I mean, isn't Kalen Ballage on the Jets as well as Gore? Kalen Ballage, I think, is on the Jets. I don't know. I got to look back on there. But even then, I mean, just look at the Jets' schedule and try to find me like 3 games you can honestly, confidently say that they'd have a good chance of winning. I don't think the Jets are going to go 0-16, but I definitely do think they're going to be a bottom 3 team in the league. I definitely do. I think Gase is gone after the season. Joe Douglas will pick his own guy. I don't think it's going to be Enemy. I think it's going to be someone else. Maybe it could be Robert Saleh, but I have no idea what they're going to do. Maybe they can get Joe Brady, but why would Joe Brady want to come here? Yeah, like I said, anyone can pick up Le'Veon Bell if they really wanted to. I don't really have an issue with that. I don't even think Bell would have an issue with that because I think Bell at this point just wants to play for any team. Sorry, just looking at the scores. Whoever has the number 1 overall. Who do you guys think it will? Anyway, guys, I'm going to continue the game. Best of luck to Le'Veon Bell. Best of wishes. I hope he lands on his feet as soon as possible. And I hope that the Jets finally see the light and realize that, it's time for Adam Gase to go. I mean, even though Rich Kotite's teams were bad, there wasn't this much negativity around there, even for their time. So, yeah. But best of luck, guys, and I guess go Jets, but I feel so bad for them. Best of luck, guys, and stay safe.